Today I'm gonna be doing the military spouse tag. I found this online and it has 25 questions. I'm only gonna do about 20 of them though because I don't care for some of them. Um, I thought this would be like a really cool, fun tag to film for my first one, just because like the military life is a big part of my life. I am married to a Marine, so this is gonna go it's going to be pretty interesting. And I really hope that you guys share down below if you are a military spouse, where you guys were like stationed first or where you guys are like watching from and stuff. I think that would be really cool. We are actually stationed in Beaufort, South Carolina. So if you guys are from here, holla at your girl. The first question is going to be, how did you and your spouse meet? He and I actually started talking on Facebook, but I first knew of him from him working at Target and me going to shop at Target. Um, and eventually, I guess his friend figured out that I liked him and told him that I liked him, and he found me on Facebook and sent me a message, and we started talking like that. The second question is, how old were you when you two met? I was either 17 or 18 and he was 21. How long have you been together? We have actually been together since we started talking back in 2011. So in July of this year, it'll be 6 years. Where are you and your spouse originally from? He is actually from Charleston, South Carolina, and I am from Mexico. I was born and raised in Mexico, and then I came here at the age of like 10. How did you feel about him joining the military? This is kind of like a really good question for me because the first time he mentioned that he kind of wanted to join the military, it was, I think we had been dating for a little over 2 years. Um, was it 2 years? Yeah, I think we had been dating for 2 years. And at first, the first time we talked about it, I told him that I wouldn't want him to join and that I wouldn't want to come along with him. Just because, like, I've never really had that much information about the military. I didn't have family growing up that was in the military. So there was like, it was kind of like because I didn't know about it and it was just kind of scary at the time. But then the second time that we talked about it, he was like really serious about it and he was gonna join. So it was like either I was gonna hop on board or, like, I don't know. He wasn't gonna go nowhere without me though, that's for sure. Um, the next question is, where did your spouse go to basic training? And that's like a cool question because I think basic training is what the army calls their like first training that they do. The Marines actually call it boot camp, and he went to boot camp in Paris Island. So it was like, it's literally like down the street where he first went to boot camp because Paris Island is in Beaufort and we are stationed in Beaufort. So yeah, he didn't go very far from where he first started. Let's see. Has your spouse ever been deployed? He actually was deployed already for 6 months last year. He left in April and he came back in October. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day? Yes, he did. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? Like I said, we are stationed in Beaufort at the air station here in South Carolina. Do you live on base? We do live on base and it's really nice. How long were you married when you had to go through your first separation? I guess I would say it was after the 10-day leave when he came back from boot camp that he had to leave again for more training. And I think it was called combat training. It was in North Carolina. And he left for, I can't remember how long, but then after that, he left. After combat training, he came home again and then he left Wait, did he come home? I can't remember. It all gets like mixed up in your head after a while. But the first time was at when he returned to training after boot camp. Excuse me. What's your favorite base so far? Um, we've only been to one base. This is our first place that we've been sent to. He's only been in the Marines for 2 years, a little. It'll be 3 years in July that he's been in. Um, so yeah, Buford has been our first place of where we lived since he's been in the Marines. And it's kind of funny because at first we wanted to be stationed, before we found out, we wanted to be stationed in North Carolina. And I'm so glad that we got Buford because one, we're literally an hour and a half away from home, which is Charleston, well, where our family is. And two, because like just talking to a few people that have been to Camp Lejeune, like have always had like negative, well, I don't want to say negative, but like they say it's like there's a lot more less to do there than there is here. So I'm kind of glad that we got stationed here because one, we're close to home, and two, apparently Camp Lejeune is like a little bit boring. I don't know. If you guys have been there, let me know like how it is or what's going on up there. Let's see. Do you think your spouse looks good in his uniform? That's so funny because like obviously he looks handsome. Let's see. Do you like the benefits you receive as a dependent? Yes, I do. And in case you guys don't know, there is a really cool benefit for military spouses, and it's called My CAA, and they give you $4,000 to use like towards education. Um, and it's really cool because like you can use it for like approved programs, and if you guys just like, I don't really know like a whole lot about it enough to like talk about it, but I know it is out there and you guys should definitely take advantage. I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it should be for every branch. I'm not sure though. I know for the Marines, there are certain qualifications that you have to have in order to use that money. For example, here in Beaufort, there is a school called, I think it's TCL, Technical College of the Low Country, or TLC, TCL. Oh my gosh, I am so bad at this, but yeah, the college down here, there's like programs that are kind of like pre-approved that you can that the 4,000 will cover, and I think it covers like tuition. It doesn't cover books and stuff, but I mean it's $4,000. They're there for you to use. You just have to like sign up, do a couple things here and there, and then you'll be able to use it. I personally have not used mine yet, just because I want to make sure that when I do use them, that I use like I can take like full advantage of it. And yeah, so it's 4,000. It's like a one-time use thing, and it's there for you. Like, you know, you can become, I don't know, like CNA or something like that. Something that will help spouses like that, because I know we get married really young, and like for me, for example, I don't really have a career. I mean, I've gone through a dental assisting program, but I've never actually like had a job in it, so I don't really like call that my career. But yeah, definitely look that up if you like don't know about it. It's called My CAA, so it's MYCAA. Let's see. Do you have a lot of military friends? military wife friends. Not really. It's kind of hard because I feel like whenever I consider somebody my friend, then they kind of don't act like they are my friends. I don't know, it's kind of hard. Um, but I don't really have that many. I probably don't even have like a handful of them. I think I've met more friends that aren't military wives that have been like better friends than the ones that I do have. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard making friends, okay? What is the hardest part about military life? The hardest part is that they are committed to serving the country. So, if anything was to go crazy and they needed to send them anywhere else, like it wouldn't be like a question of do you want to go or not. It's like you have to go. It's a contract. So that's like the scariest, is that something could blow up out of nowhere, and like now they're gone for who knows how long, and like the circumstances that they would be in. That's like the scary part, is that something bad could happen, and like they gotta go. Let's see. Do you like the benefits? I read that one. Do you have a lot of friends? Do you own military wife stuff? I do own certain shirts that say like military wife on them. I think I have two, three shirts. But one of them actually shrunk really small. I think I bought it he he graduated boot camp. We went to the little store, and I bought the shirt, and I bought it in a large, so I thought, like it would fit me and stuff. And when I first put it on, it was already kind of small, and I washed it and it shrunk so bad. So now it's even like smaller, so it doesn't even fit me anymore. But yeah, I have like three shirts, and then our car has a sticker on it that says military wife. So yeah, that was all the questions. This was really fun. So if you guys have any other questions for me, let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Peace out.